Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're watching on YouTube, welcome back to Gothic. Not spelled with two C's, tragically. Where last time, I think this is the one we want. I think I left it in save slot 1. Last time, we became a shadow. We met Gomez, got killed 3 odd times by Gomez for saying the wrong thing in conversation. And then we got sent to the swamp camp to go, and then the swamp camp guy sent us to go get a focus crystal, so we got the focus crystal, then kind of wandered off into the wilderness for ages, and we're still in the wilderness right now, having killed a whole bunch of the wildlife. You know, game, if you're going to start like this, just keep the loading screen up for longer. I don't mind. If you're not finished loading, game, just don't get rid of the loading bar. Dear. Anyway, so focus for the gurus. Yes, basically that's what we're doing. We're bringing this fancy focus stone back to the swamp camp now. It's in my inventory actually. It's here somewhere. There it is. Kind of looks like a water arrow from Thief 2, but yeah, one of the 5 focus stones. Something tells me we might be going off to find the 5 magical MacGuffins as the rest of the main quest. But who knows, maybe I'll be proven wrong and pleasantly surprised. Hello, snappers. I'm tempted to try and fight you, but really I should be getting back to the old swamp camp, which I think is in this general direction. Oh god, it's the orc dogs. Yeah, we don't want to fight them. They murdered me last time, those things. I thought they were wolves, and they turned out very much to not be wolves. Those are wolves. I think. Yeah, they are. Forgot to do a Discord announcement. Oh dear, what a shame, never mind. Give me your wolf skin and also your teeth? Yeah. Who is it that's buying? Who is it? We're selling all these teeth to people. Who is it that's buying them? Oh, hey, it's raining, but like the rain's only falling between the gaps in the tree canopy. That's kind of interesting, I guess. I should really be careful around here because, like, my experience with this forest has been that occasionally you can just turn around a corner and suddenly there's a shadow beast and you're dead. What's this weird rock formation about? I don't know what it is they use to make the world in Gothic, but it's kind of interesting to me because it kind of makes every location feel a bit unique. Like, I don't think I've been in any 2 sort of locations that felt exactly alike. In the sense that, you know, like if you play like a Bethesda game and you have like X, Y, and Z types of ruins. Or X, Y, and Z types of caves, you know. And they all use exactly the same tile set. I don't think Gothic uses any kind of tile set at all. It just all seems to be sort of sculpted out of janky polygons, but, you know, it's kind of weird and interesting to me. Yeah, it can make negative angles, right? It means you can do stuff like, you know, make a cave in a cliffside without having to have a loading door at the front of it. Made in Germany, yes. That's superior German engineering. Weren't we at day 8 yesterday? Nope, day 6, I think. Should have been, anyway. Oh, look, it's this guy. He's back again.
It was a fair fight. Never mind, you're knocking me out.
Alright, he seems to have gotten over it. Okay, cool. I kind of like that you can spare people in this game, you know. You don't have to kill them. It's a choice. And yet, the game has no kind of forced morality system, you know. You don't get, like, light side and dark side points. It's just a choice you can make, whether... Because you know... Free of any kind of weird gamified context like that. I think those pedestals with the focus stones where the barrier was meant to stop before it all went to hell. Ah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Snowstorm screen of connection. Damn. Having a rough winter over there, huh? We haven't had any snow this winter, I don't think. None that's, like, actually stuck around for more than 5 minutes. Yep, I did go old camp in the end. You'd hope for swamp for the giggles. Like I said last time, I think I might go swamp camp on my next playthrough. They seem like an amusing bunch. There it is in all its beautiful swampy glory. Yeah, the heavy Templar armor looks boss, doesn't it? Looks real good. Does Gothic guy shave his head if he joins the swamp camp? That's what I want to know. Ooh, let's use the pan. I bet I've got some meat I could cook. That is not, in fact, a euphemism. Lightly kiss the pan. Oh, there you are, Django, at long last. Good of you to grace us all with your presence. Very rare steak, yes. Very, very, very rare. There we go. I'm still wondering what these coins are for, you know. I seem to have 2 types. Or maybe the just stack limit is 18 or something weird like that. How much cooked meat have I got now? Oh, yeah, loads. Fucking loads, mate. And no one to sell it to. I guess Gothic guy will just have to eat it all. Although, having said that, we're now in chapter 2, so hopefully the merchants have all reset. Which means I might want to make a trip to the old mine next time I need a huge dump of cash. Oh, someone's living in a tree. Check it out. It's kind of cool. What's this thing? Can't interact with it, whatever it is. Gothic one has plenty of these completely useless clutter items. Yeah. Just have a lot of them, although most of them you can actually at least sell for a few or, you know. But the coins are completely worthless. Oh, it's a little sleeper altar. I see. I'm trying to remember right now how the hell we actually get to the little temple thing, but it's escaping me. Although, what the heck's going on here? Okay. Distant terrain's been a bit weird. That's okay, though. Hello, Mr. Templar. How are you doing?
How are you doing?
How you doing?
I am warning you. Do not be disrespectful. You are talking to one of the chosen guards of the prophets.
You're a bit full of yourself, aren't you? Well, this isn't where we need to go, but I'm curious now. I wish to venture into weird, screwed up, distant terrain land. Whoa, okay, there's weird stuff here. And also healing herbs. Loads of healing herbs. And the good mushrooms. Getting flashbacks to the swampy area in Valheim. Swamp shark, oh boy, oh boy. Wait away, Gothic guy. I somehow feel like this thing is going to murder you. Can it actually come out of the water as it's stuck in there? Oh, it's not stuck. Let's go and seek the assistance of a Templar, shall we? Mr. Pompous asshole over here. Wherever he was. Holy crap, I'm already lost. Oh wait, no, we got some dudes over here. Hi everyone. I brought a friend. They're not going to help either, they're just going to watch me get eaten. They're douchebags. Oh, there's some of them are running away. Oh god, yeah, it's one of those enemies with so much damage resist that I can't even hurt it. Oh no! Run away! You have accidentally wandered into a high-level area.
What do you...
Dude, I'm being chased by a swamp shark. Don't...
Come on, put that thing away.
Look, it's away. There you go. Look at him wandering along like doop-de-doo-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. So this is how Gothic guy walks. That's how that guy walks. Doop-de-doo. Right, I've successfully lured a swamp shark right next to the camp. I'm sure they'll love that. Love me for that. Oh, healing herbs. Healing herbs. I have a map. Let's actually use it, shall we? Oddly enough, not actually that helpful. Although I think maybe it's up at the north end there. How do you unlock sprinting? I assume jump is from training acrobatics with whatever the acrobatics trainer dude is. Wait a minute, can I use this? Oh. Speed potions. Oh, I see. if you upgrade your acrobatics, does he stop flailing his arms around like a lunatic? Because that would make me sad. Here we go. This is where we want to be.
You're very probably right. Let's talk about something. I bet it's bad.
I love how they just let me in. Like, if this was the new camp, I would have been stopped at the edge of the stone wall there by some guard going, "Hey, where do you want to go?" And then I would have been stopped again at the bottom of the steps, and would have got to the top here and then been stopped again. Stupid new camp. Alright, what's up, my dude? Got your fancy focus, Kane. He so looks like Kane. Apparently not quite close enough to talk to him. This is weird. You better... What the fuck are you doing, dude? Right, there we go. The novice Nyrus has gone mad. Yeah, he has a bit.
The novice Nyrus has gone mad. He said that the sleeper had talked to him and chosen him as his only servant. Then he attacked and tried to kill me.
The might of the sleeper is so vast that unprepared souls despair over it. Only we gurus, in our years of meditation, have achieved the spiritual strength to bear the voice of the almighty sleeper.
I found the focus.
Excellent. You have done us a great favor. Now, take the focus back to Cor Kalom. He'll know what needs to be done.
Where can I find this, Cor Kalom?
He spends most of his time in the Alchemy lab in the upper section of the catwalks. Talk to Lester at the entrance to the camp. He often guides newcomers around the camp.
Yeah.
What about some kind of reward?
Since you're not a member of our brotherhood, I will reward you. Take this amulet as a sign of my gratitude.
Heck yeah. I don't have an amulet yet, so... Sweet! And before it's, like, cursed or something. The Amulet of the Ungrateful. Protection against fire 10. I will take that. Useful when dealing with fire lizards, I suppose. Southern accents, jank out of 10. Do you know, I think the reason why there's so many janky, silly, comical accents in this game is because there's only about 3 voice actors during the entire game. So they're all speaking in, like, these wildly, deliberately silly accents to try and hide the fact that it's the same 3 people. Baron is full of shit. He so obviously is, and yet, to be fair, he has, like, the friendliest camp of the bunch. It's sort of like... Yeah. It's kind of like obviously an absolute con and a scheme he's running here. But at the same time, it's just sort of like, well, actually, you know what? Everyone here seems much happier. So I guess maybe it's working. Maybe he's not full of shit, who knows? It kind of feels like he's full of shit, though.
Hang on. If you think people always talk.
Tell you what. I managed to sleep in here the night before, so... I'm gonna do it again! Sleep until next morning. Yeah, this kind of swampy jungle treetop village vibe actually really reminds me a lot of Dungeon Siege 2 with the Dryad city at the start of the game. I recently discovered that Dungeon Siege 2 doesn't fucking work on Windows 10. I was absolutely gutted because that is one of my favorite Diablo-style action RPGs ever. Love that game.
That won't happen again.
Actually, no, I need to be up on the top, don't I? Because that's where Cor Kalom is, apparently. At the Alchemy lab, wherever the hell that is.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
What up, dudes? Where's the Alchemy lab? You should hear the original German. I always found the dialogues, most of the voices cringe as fuck back in the day when you played this. Well, even in German? Fair enough.
Maybe.
Although if I was playing it in German with subtitles, it'd actually be better, because when you don't understand the language, you don't notice how cringe it is sometimes, you know? I find that, like, I mentioned yesterday I've been playing a lot of U-Boat,
You shouldn't.
and I have the German language audio turned on in U-Boat, partly because it's more immersive, but partly also because the dialogue sounds way less jank when it's in German. So. Is that the Alchemy lab over there? It's a big ass hut, whatever it is. Kalom's. Oh, here we go.
I'm sure you won't mind me going in there.
If you're disrespectful to my master, I'll kill you.
Fair enough. Hello, Cor Kalom.
What do you want?
Oh, yeah, the thing about Dexter. This is the guy he wanted me to speak to. I suppose we could do this while we're here.
One of the merchants from the old camp would like to have the recipe for a healing potion.
My recipes are not for sale.
Alright, well, that's that then, I guess.
What kind of experiments do you do?
My research takes place on a level you don't understand anything about, boy. So don't waste my time.
Iberian sent me. I have the focus.
Ah, the focus, at last. Now I can study the magic of these artifacts. If I only had enough secretion. Damn!
Secretion?
Yes. As you must know, I produced the magic potions for the invocation of the sleeper. For this purpose, I need the secretion from the mine crawler's mandibles.
Oh.
You know what mine crawlers are, don't you?
Yes, we've killed plenty of them.
Yes.
Very good.
Speak on.
Well, just a short time ago, I had a vision of the sleeper himself. He gave me a sign. He made me understand that there is a means other than the secretion from the mandibles. And he chose me to pass on this mission. You're not getting this mission from me. You're getting it from the sleeper.
Impossible.
Be silent, fool. He made me understand.
Be silent,
that the
fool.
path I've embarked upon is right, but the means aren't strong enough. The right means can be found with the mine crawlers, but the mandibles are not sufficient. There must be something else.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Have you never examined the mine crawlers? I mean, maybe there's another body part which contains more of the secretion.
Of course, we have taken some mine crawlers apart, but only their mandibles seem to contain the secretion. There must be something else. Find their nest, and you'll find the answer.
Where will I find the mine crawlers? That is a stupid question. In the mine, obviously. Well, we did kill all the ones in the mine, but I suppose it's chapter 2 now, so they've probably respawned. I What is with these 2 lines of dialogue here? This is whatever.
Looks like this might become quite a bloody adventure.
Take these potions with you. I am not giving them to you because I want you to stay alive, but because this task needs to be done.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll be seeing you.
May the sleeper enlighten you.
Oh, 5 free potions. Get in. Nice. I'm not going to ask for reward because that would be a lie, and this guy seems pretty smart. He'd figure out I was bullshitting him and then probably have me killed or something. That's what seems to usually happen in this game. If you lie to someone, they just have you killed. Okay. Secretion of the mine crawlers. Something different produces stronger secretion. Okay. Well, we know where the old mine is. Slide.
Let's talk about something else instead.
They call it a mine. A mine.
I doubt that's ever likely to.
It was obvious.
You know, it's funny. I'm in the swamp camp and I haven't found anyone who'll sell me some weed. Look at him go. Whee! I missed the weed cellar. Oh, well. Right. Did you miss anything important? Well, we met Cor Kalom and he sent us to go to the old mine and find an alternative source of the weird secretions from the minecrawler mandibles. So he can make his crazy drugs or whatever. Hello, my pretties. I'm going to murder you as well. No, I'm not. You're being guarded by a shadow beast. Ha ha ha! How about no? Let's go this way. Hello, Mr. Scavenger. You took a walk in the wrong neighborhood. I wish to have your mates. Oh, and you as well. Oh yeah, there's gonna be loads of new wildlife for me to kill because it's chapter 2. Time to stock up on meat and stuff, everybody. Yes, putting all those poor hunters completely out of a job. Luckily, in the Gothic universe, meat doesn't seem to spoil ever, so it sort of doesn't matter, I guess. A pipe. Why not? I don't suppose I can actually, like, smoke it, can I? That'd be kind of fun. No, we can't. Oh, sad times. saved in a while. Let's do that. Did you get all the creature harvesting skills? Do you know what? I'm not sure I did. I think there was one I didn't get. But I seem to be managing alright without it. I think I forgot to get the one that allows me to skin lizards. You son of a bitch. Get down here where I can hit you. There we go. Oh, look, it's you again, Mr. Lizard. I remember killing you right at the start of the game and being slightly amazed that I did. I suppose chest contents don't reset. That would be silly. Yes. Progression, yes. I'm really enjoying that forward attack combo now that I've been made aware of it. Welcome to the old camp. Yeah, let's just go through the camp instead of around it. Probably quicker. Probably. What's up, everybody? Actually, why don't we go have a chat with Diego while we're here? Maybe visit the merchants as well. I mean, I have this bow, but like my skill with it is shockingly bad, so it's there if I need it in an emergency. Hang on a minute, is there anything... Scatty, calm down, bud. I know you and that table have a weird relationship, but...
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
Nope. Learned all we can from him, apparently. Hey, we do have the bow as backup in case we do need it. I have refused to get rid of it for that reason, but yeah, our skill with it is pretty terrible. What up, Thoris? Where's Diego? Yeah, actually, good question. Where the fuck is Diego? There he is.
For Gomez!
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity.
Now, we've leveled up a few times now, so we could really, like... We've got 30 skill points to spend at this point. Now, someone did say if I want to do magic, I should really save these up.
Many things you need to learn.
But,
Take care.
yeah, at the same time, I'm like, I want give more strength. Give more strong. Want to be able to smash enemies into little piles of giblets. Can also save them for crossbow skills. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually. Although, is the crossbow strength-based in this game or dex-based? Because I think it's strength-based in Gothic 2, but not in this one.
For Gomez!
I could do with a few things.
I could sell you a few things.
Could you indeed? Can you sell me a weapon that's better than my mace? Battle sword, 33 damage. It's annoying I can't check the stats of my weapon when it's equipped, to be honest, but hey. I've got a few weapons I can give you. Mostly looted off skeletons, actually. It's 136 worth of stuff. Or, that's what it's called. I think my mace is still better, but I'm just going to double check. 37 damage, yep. It's better than anything he's got to offer. Considering I picked this up in the mine for free, that's pretty ridiculous, really.
That's really not my problem.
There must be something about that story after all.
Thing is, at the minute, I guess the main thing is I don't seem to need to really upgrade that much. I seem to be doing just fine. The only thing I've run into recently that I really couldn't handle was an entire swarm of skeletons, an entire swarm of black goblins, and those orc dogs. Everything else we run into is basically not a problem at the moment, so I guess we can live with it for now. I guess we're not in a rush.
Maybe.
There must be something about that story cleared up ages ago.
Sunflower is brutal. It is, isn't it? It's a bit OTT. Hello, Fisk.
For Gomez!
Show me your goods.
You got anything good, Fisk? Judgment sword. That's what that is, Django. If you're wondering, it's just a middling to average sword.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Thorn of Wounds. Sounds like it should be so much better than it actually is. See you, Fisk. We are out of here. It's weird, isn't it? Really, though. Apparently, in the world of Gothic, the guard sword is actually better than both the sword of judgment and the thorn of whatever's. The blade of thorns or something. Apparently, the better the name is, the worse it is.
Hey, you!
Now what?
The time's come for you to prove you're a true friend.
Are you fucking kidding me,
Just
dude?
10 ore and you're in. What do you say?
See ya.
Take care of yourself, kid.
Bloodwind, I could be king of this place and he'd still be asking me for protection money, wouldn't he?
As long as I'm not involved. There would be trouble ahead.
Hello, mole rats. I remember killing you ages ago. Welcome back. Well, there's only one of you here, but... Doodly-doo. Do-do-do-do. Okay, old mine is this way. Just kill him. I'd love to, but... I'd get in trouble. Poor scavenger, minding his own business and suddenly, whoop-ow! Yeah, I could go over there and get the last hunting skill, but do you know what? I don't think I need it. I already have more stuff than most merchants can provide ore for, so I think economically we are doing just frickin' fine. Poor mole rat was just like, maybe if I ignore him, he'll leave me alone. Orc leaf, give. Go to the new camp, kill that big lizard thing. Yeah, the damn lurker. I bet we could kill the damn lurker now. That's a really good point. Although, can we get into the new camp now? We're with the old camp. I feel like they wouldn't be keen on letting us in. Dressed in our red pajamas. Guess there's one way to find out, right? Time for some gratuitous minecrawler murder. Time to see what the old mine looks like as well without the DX11 mod, I suppose. And all its glitchiness. I'm still going to need a torch, I wonder. Probably. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. A manual save would be a good idea. Lovely Cyrillic loading screen for reasons. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm part of the gang now.
For Gomez!
See ya.
May I pass
See ya.
through?
I like that guy. He's polite. He's like, may I pass through instead of get out of my way.
For Gomez!
Can I trade things with you?
I have everything you need. What I don't have is no use to you anyway.
If I recall, actually, mate, your selection is trash. But, sure. You know what? I'll take all of your healing potions. How about that? And in return, I shall give you a pipe. Oh, I do have some weed. I must have picked that up somewhere. I'll smoke that in a minute. I'll give you a fuckload of teeth. Alright, you know what? I'll take some of those teeth back, thanks, because apparently that's... yeah. I would be overpaying you way too much. Perfect. I'm going to make teeth the new currency in this hellhole. We's orcs now. Much brighter with that DX11. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I don't mind, if I'm honest. Yeah, it wobbles its head when you do stuff in the menu. It's funny, isn't it? Oh god. There we go. I nearly forgot how to ladder then. All the new orcs and orcs, which range do you think is the better models these days? Good question. I honestly, I really like the new Cruel Boy dudes from Age of Sigmar. I think they're freaking superb. I think they're bloody fantastic, actually. Big fan of those. Yeah, I thought the old mine is supposed to have music. I'm sure it is. Don't know why it's not playing. I think Gothic just sometimes doesn't. Oh yeah, it is playing. Sorry, I turned my speakers up a little bit, and now I can hear it. You guys still hanging around here, but not being very useful, huh? Oh noes. The mine crawlers have not respawned. Well, that's a pain in the bum. Wasn't there a bit that was closed off because it was apparently full of mine crawlers? Around here somewhere. Maybe we should go there.
Rely on.
Oh yeah, you're right, there was that one room. Yes, I remember now. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Was it in here? Yeah, it was in here. Okay. Hello, Minecrawler friends. I've returned. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, hi, guys. Come on, do the forward attacks properly, Gothic guy. Come on, man. The thing is, we need to find... It's not that we need mandibles, it's more like that we need to find a way of harvesting the minecrawl secretions that aren't the mandibles, and aren't from the mandibles. Also, this seems to highlight when I look at it. I wonder why. Can you do something with this? Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. Stuff our face with meat. It heals all injuries. The boss man. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. Do 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 do. Want that. Wait. I require a torch. Okay, we found the jackpot of raven herbs, apparently. Let us smoke our weed. Oh my god. My torch is levitating. This is amazing. This weed is fantastic. I didn't get any XP for that. Nope. A gear wheel. Hello. What will that's for? Anything else on the floor here I've missed? Okay, well, we've achieved precisely bugger all.
For Gomez!
What do you know about the crawlers?
The whole lot of them should be wiped out if you ask me.
Okay, not very helpful. Let's go talk to Ian like Django suggested. And we'll go back down to the bottom and see about that locked area.
What do you know about the mine crawlers?
The crawlers must have a nest somewhere. If we only knew where,
I thought it was
we could
Django that
destroy
said
the
it.
whole brood.
Sorry.
May the
People
sleeper
with
protect
names that
you.
begin with J. Big old place, this, isn't it? Alberto. Ian.
For Gomez.
There must be a nest of mine crawlers somewhere here.
There are probably dozens of nests here.
Listen, I need to get to this nest now.
I don't have time to see to it now. Our masher doesn't work anymore. The gear wheel broke 2 hours ago. I've no idea where to get a new one. Just get me a gear wheel, then I'll see to your problem.
You mean this gear wheel?
I have the gear wheel.
Hey, well done. I think that'll work. Now, what about you? You're looking for the nest of the mine crawlers. Just go to Ascan and tell him to open the gate so you can search the dark shafts. Just tell him everything's gonna be fine. Then he'll know that I've given you permission.
That's such a vague code phrase. You know, a code phrase is usually supposed to be something you wouldn't say by accident, right? Anyway.
I'll just have a look around.
Don't make any trouble.
Nobody ever said Ian was smart. Alright, back down to the bottom. Reminds me a lot of the Heart Chamber in Morrowind, this, actually. So it just suddenly got a flashing image of it in my head. That was like the biggest open, like, underground area in that game, and it's still tiny compared to this. Why have you come unprepared, Gothic guy? Yeah. Apparently I missed you when I came here before. I like that he drops his lit torch when he draws his weapon as well in this game. That's handy. That's something you had to get a mod to make your character do in Oblivion. Because it was a pain in the bum otherwise. Ooh, new ring. What do we get? Ring of Lesser Dexterity. Ah, meh. Meh, I say. Meh. Salvani Hermitage Higher? No, not even close. Only other tall area I can think of in Morrowind is maybe the Ashlander Burial. But even that's not a patch on the old mine in this. And it's still smaller than the Heart Chamber. Bone bow, huh? Free weapons, why not? It's actually significantly better than this other one I have. Oh, I don't have the dexterity to use it, so never mind. This is worth 200, that's something. This leads to that bit where we got the mace from. So we want to go this way, I think. I could equip the dex ring, but I'd have to unequip either my amazing physical damage ring or whatever it's called. Because right now I got the Ring of Oreskin, which gives me plus 10 protection against weapons, and I've got the Ring of Power, which gives me plus 5 strength. I don't really want to swap either of those for plus 5 dex.
For Gomez.
There must be a nest of mine crawlers here somewhere.
The whole bloody mountain is just one big crawler nest.
Why have you closed this shaft?
It didn't matter how many crawlers we killed. More and more just kept coming out.
Sounds like there must be a nest somewhere near. Let me open the gate.
No, this gate can only be opened with Ian's permission. Nothing will be done before.
Hey, Ashgan, you may open the gate now.
I've already told you, only if Ian...
Ashgan, everything's going to be fine. And best regards from Ian.
Well then, if Ian is responsible for this, but only under one condition.
What condition is that?
Just get me 2 or 3 Templars for support. I don't want to be here on my own when the crawlers come out of the shaft.
Okay, well, I happen to know where there's a couple of Templars, so... Backwards and forwards. First time playing Gothic 1. Technically, no, but this is the furthest I've ever gotten in the game before, so... Oh, there's a couple of Templars right here, actually. Even better.
I know where the crawler's nest is. I'm going there to get something for Kalom, so he can brew a stronger potion.
Then you'll need my blade. I'll join you.
Good. We'll meet at the big passage. I need your help. I'm looking for secretion for Kalom, and I know where the crawler's nest is. Will you be there when the passage is open?
When fighting crawlers, it often costs a lot of blood. If you bring me a healing potion, you can count me in.
Oh, fine.
Here, maybe that'll help.
Thanks. You can count on me. We'll meet down below with Ascan.
I'll be there.
Let me pass.
What's up? Okay, apparently, will 2 do? I could go all the way up there and go find a 3rd. Yeah, maybe it's a good idea. He said 2 or 3. But let's go with 3 just to be safe. Wacky flailing arms. Whee!
I need your help. I'm looking for secretion for Kalom, and I think I know where the crawler's nest is. If we open the passage, will you be there as well?
The crawler's nest. Finally, my sword is at your service. Let me pass.
Let me pass. Whee! Whee! I'm never gonna get tired of this jumping animation, you know. Oblivion's dialogue is just so stunningly, gloriously janky. If that game had been made by a team in Poland, we would have been calling it Eurojank for years. Alright, fellas. I don't know if I need this torch right now. Let's put it away. You know what? Hard save.
For Gomez.
For Gomez.
All preparations have been made. The gate can now be opened.
Okay then. Open the
Another
shaft
level
now.
up. Jesus Christ.
We'll let the show
Rolling
begin.
in skill points now.
Let me pass.
Let me pass.
Let me pass.
You guys gonna get annoyed if I draw my weapon? Oh. Is it my job to winch it? I suppose it is. Here we go. Okay, I can't see shit. I am gonna need my torch. We good, everybody? We've killed a lot of them, haven't we? My goodness. So many mandibles to loot. Oops. Alright, cheers lads. I'll be on my way. Whoa. Dude, this is weird. Over there, Minecrawler. Tomb Raider flashbacks. Oh yeah, to the Atlantis stuff. Oh Jesus, Gothic guy, get your sword out, your mace or whatever, mate. Jesus Christ. Just standing there getting twatted. Ah, that one ran away. Oh, fuck's sake. My spacebar is dying on me, I think, on this keyboard. I had some issues with it yesterday when I was recording a video. It's not the first time it's wigged out on me like that. Probably means new keyboard soon, which is a bit of a shame, because this one I was hoping would last me a bit longer, frankly. What-ho! Wow, okay. Completely missed your attack there, mate. You want some as well? They take a hot minute to die, don't they? Use the one key. Yeah, that's true. I might have to start doing that. Let's eat some meat. Get that health back up. Yeah, it does have a boss fight vibe, doesn't it? Okay. I don't think these mandibles are actually worth that much, you know. Oh. Come on, pick it up. There you go. Yeah, they're only 10 each. But I suppose it adds up, doesn't it? And since we've got no carry capacity. Oh, yeah, the rock's looking all weird here, isn't it? I assume this passage leads back up to where we killed that other mine crawler, right? Whoa. Okay, bit of a leap of... Oh, okay, no, it's just the game being glitchy. Okay, yeah, no, it's... Actually... Is this that area? I think it is, actually, yeah. I don't suppose I can jump back up here, can I? No. No, it's just sliding animation, activate. You never actually got to play base Gothic 2? You mean without Night of the Raven? Fair. Well, like people said, apparently it was too easy. You had to take comments like that with a pinch of salt, though, from Gothic players, I suppose. Oh, hello. Hello, madam. I assume you are the queen. We're going to have a nice chat? Or no, apparently not. Let's fight Gomez style. Stun lock for great justice. Well, yeah, it was a nice beat, wasn't it? I was just thinking that. It's kind of like you can really move to this. To retrieve my torch. There we go. That was I'm gonna be generous and not call that a boss fight. Minecrawler egg. This is probably what we want, right? We want the eggs. I suppose we can loot you, can we? Nope. Beating the crap out of a bug in Dolby Surround. These eggs were laid by a minecrawler queen. They contain far stronger secretions than a normal minecrawler's mandibles. Hurrah! Value 100 each. Yeah, okay, so there's the temptation to just sell them, but no. Do you reckon like alchemists in Skyrim are like you know, wine tasters? I'm getting hints of restore fatigue. With a little bit of damage intelligence. Just a hint. A whiff. What about Asgan?
For Gomez.
For Gomez.
The minecrawler shouldn't be a threat anymore.
That's good news. I'll just send a messenger to Thoris.
Lovely. The tempers or anything to actually, yeah, I hastily carried on there, assuming they wouldn't say anything, but you're right, I should be more thorough. It pays to talk to people.
I found the nest of the queen.
You've shown courage and spirit. We need people like you.
Sorry, I'm with the red
May
pajama
the
gang.
sleeper protect you.
Let me pass.
Let me pass.
I found the crawler nest.
Wonderful. Now go back to the camp and finish this mission. Cor Kalom will be waiting for you. May the sleeper awaken.
Let me pass.
I found the nest of the queen.
I thank you in the name of the entire Brotherhood. May the sleeper continue to hold his protective hand over you. May the sleeper awaken.
Let me.
Right. Well, that's that then. Do. Take the eggs to Cor Kalom. Oh my god. Everything's permanently shaking because I paused it here. That's better. Big thing in the Brotherhood. I'm kind of wondering at this point whether I should take the eggs to Cor Kalom. Well, we're going to pass through the old camp on our way back, so maybe I'll go in there and chat with Raven or someone like that. Okay, yeah, the orc slave wigged out there a bit for a second. Let's do a perma save. I've been wondering about these wooden platforms, like, how are they actually attached to the wall? I guess, like, they've made holes in the side of the rock face and then, you know, inserted these big logs into them to sort of hold it all up, I guess. Doesn't look very safe, though, does it? Oh, we need to go up this ladder. I don't know, the ladders aren't too bad. They could be worse. They could be Thief 2 ladders. Those things are lethal. Because I haven't used any of the janky ladders yet? Oh, okay. I still have that to look forward to, do I? Yeah, for 2001, this is really, really bonkers, especially for an RPG, because, like, you know, RPGs were kind of back of the pack when it came to, like, graphical innovations back then. You know, it was first-person shooters and sports games that got all the graphical love in them days.
Hey, you did a good job with the crawlers. You deserve to be admitted as a guard now. Just go over to the old camp and speak to Thoris about it.
Oh, heck yeah. Does mean I get better armor. Promotion time. What's up, boys?
Well, hang on. Better not go rushing in. There was a time.
This might be the particular Rubicon where you need to choose between mage and guard. Could be wrong though. Yeah. What do I choose? I've kind of been enjoying just doing melee combat so far, but I am told mage is really fun, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm torn. Mage is very hard at first, but you're a god by the end, mostly. Interesting. Gonna be really resource intense. Okay. I don't know. I mean, part of me's thinking maybe I should just save that for another playthrough. But no. I'm kind of enjoying just bonking things on the head with a mace, you know? It's fun. And the armor looks kind of cool in this game.
Hey, I'm glad you're here. Thoris wants to see you.
What does he want?
I'm sure he'll tell you soon enough.
Okay.
People, oh. Hang on. You gotta watch when you shouldn't believe everything.
What's up, Thoris?
For Gomez!
You have something to tell me?
Yes. What you did in the mine not only shows some courage, but it also proves your strength and your fighting skills. I'm ready to accept you into the ranks of the guards. I'm giving you a chance. What do you say?
I'm interested in the path of magic. I want to become a guard. No. I think I'm going to go guard for this playthrough. My gut is just telling me go with guard for this one. I'll be a mage next time.
I want to become a guard.
I'm glad to hear.
Half expected myself
But
to
first
accidentally
I must
choose
tell
the
you
wrong option.
something that I tell all new recruits. Listen carefully. I shall say this only once.
I say this only once.
So far, you've tried to get by on your own. Those days are over now. My boys stick together. We guards protect the ore barons, the ore, the camp, and the mine. The diggers collect the ore, but we make sure that they don't get eaten by crawlers. The ore barons negotiate with the king, but we're the ones that protect them. Day and night we're in the mine. Day and night we stand at the gates of the camp and make sure folks get to sleep peacefully. We were a wild bunch when we started out here, but now we're a force to be reckoned with. We've all worked hard to build up this life for ourselves. I only expect one thing from my boys, that they stick together. Only by standing together will we be able to hold on to what we have, and to survive. You'll learn everything else in due course. Be ready and help out wherever help is needed or something needs to be done. Go and ask Stone to give you some armor and a sword.
Yes!
You'll find Stone in the blacksmith shop in the inner ring.
Sweet. Oh, you could teach me two-handed sword. Ah. Okay.
Oh, one more thing. Welcome to the guards.
Do I get a badge?
I hear you're one of us now. Not bad for someone who's not been here long.
Yeah, it's expensive, but look how many skill points I've got. I could do that with 10 to spare.
You've made the right choice. You'll enjoy being a guard.
Joining us was the best choice you ever made.
Have friends now. Yay! Do you think Bloodwind's going to stop asking me for protection money yet?
Hey, you've made it pretty far, considering you ain't been here long.
You're not the guy I need to talk to, are you? Someone else. It's weird, but I haven't encountered a lot of doors in the game so far. This is very weird and novel to me. Bullet.
For Gomez.
Aren't you?
Who have we here? Ain't you the guy I baptized?
Yes, guy from the
earlier?
start.
What do you want? You come back for more?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
I've come to stuff your big mouth for you.
Well, come here and give it a try, sonny.
Oh, come on, no! God damn it! Fucked it up. This isn't over, Bullet. I have the power of reloading. Oh, you're kidding me, really? Hold on, I'm sure I dropped a save later than this. Yeah, here we go. Oh, bother. I was just thinking before I picked that dialogue option. When did I save? Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll just stun lock him to death. What could happen? Never mind. Good time to take a bathroom break. I guess so, yeah. Ugh. Could always get the better armor first and then talk to him. Well, I mean, you know. I was looking for the guy who gives me the fucking armor, actually. I didn't really go to him on purpose. I thought maybe he was the dude who would give me the armor. Isn't the ladder, isn't there? Yep. Oh yeah, blocking, that's a thing that exists. You know, fight human enemies all that often, so I kind of forget sometimes. We already did, Deacon. We did that last time.
Hey, you did a good job.
Yep.
See ya.
Boing, boing, boing. I'm a frog.
I'm not listening to all this blathering anymore.
There's a lot of shooting stars I'm noticing. Should we be concerned about that? Is there a large meteor headed for the planet? Oh, there was a band in the old camp in the German version. That's a shame. Copyright. Oh, I see. Right. So shooting stars means a meteor. If you get lots of them, if that's like a big old meteor shower, it could potentially mean, yeah, there's like a big ass meteor headed for the planet. Considering this meteor shower isn't a one-off thing and it happens every single night in the colony, it does make you wonder. And I'm pretty sure that shooting star went the other way. That went up. That definitely went up instead of down. Maybe there's some mages having a fight out there somewhere. Maybe that's what it is.
What does he want?
I'm sure he'll tell you soon enough.
It finally hit with Elex. Right. God, yeah, Elex. That's a game I kind of want to go back to now, actually. After playing this. Sup, Thoris.
For go.
Okay. Do. I wish to become a god.
I want to.
We. You go. You.
Alright.
Oh, one more thing. Welcome to the guard.
Yeah, thanks.
I hear.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Right. Odd save.
You've made the.
Just go around, let everyone talk at me. Hey everybody, hey, yep, I'm with the guards now, sup?
Hey.
Right, now where the hell is this dude? How do I get notes up? Oh, yeah, here we go, general info. Oh, hey, look, promotion to Templar. I see. So you can join the Templars if we go to Cor Kalom instead. That's interesting. Yeah, no, I'm still happy being a guard for the old camp, but that's good to know. Another branching path. Oh, this game has so much replay value. I love it. Ugh. I mean, it's tempting because the Templars have really, really sweet armor, but maybe it's a bug. But yeah, I have to bring back the eggs. I should talk to Cor Angar. Maybe he'll let me join the Templars. Yeah, because you remember we did bump into that dude who was like that. The Templar guy talked to you. He doesn't talk to just anyone, you know. That's really impressive. So I don't know. Anyway, the main thing I want right now is to know where the hell I should find this dude. Stone in the castle. Maybe intended but unfinished. Yeah, it could be. Like that weird quest in Oblivion that was sort of in the game but not in the game. The one, like, Who Needs Couriers or whatever it was called. Is this a smithy? Looks like it. I mean, it's just a guard here, though. There is no dude called Stone. Where's Stone at? Also, I love the armor you guys have. That's pretty sweet. I'm looking around at this stuff and I'm just thinking, like, did Gomez one day just decide, looking at all these, like, blank castle walls and just like, you know what? I want to spice this place up a bit. And he sent a message to the king of Pirahna, just like, I want you to find me a lewd artist. Paint some pictures for me. Send him through the barrier. Oh, sup, Gomez. Yeah, I've gone the wrong way. Ooh. Cheese, ham. Mm-hmm. You're not Stone, are you?
Cor Gomez.
Cor Gomez. Where can I find... Ugh, no, I know where to find both those guys. Where's Stone? Portrait of myself, the two busty ladies here. But you forgot to tell the artist, like, what he actually looks like, and that's why his painting doesn't look like him. There you go, mystery solved. Oh, god damn it, it's you. Hello. I'll get to you later, bullet. Where is this dude? Someone in the chat, help me out here. Where is this guy? Outside Smithy. Smith's Cape? I thought this was the Smithy over here, if I'm honest with you. I guess not. I mean, there's like an anvil, so, and a forge, you know. Talking to Scorpio. Oh, this dude! Okay, cheers.
For Gomez.
I need armor.
So, Thoris has accepted you, huh? Congratulations. Another one eager to stick his neck out for Gomez. Oh well, what do I care? Here, take this armor and sword. Welcome to the guards.
Nice. This doesn't feel like much of an upgrade. I've... Okay, no, at least I do have trousers. I was about to say, I thought that for a second there I'd swapped my pajama trousers for none at all. But fine. I assume this is an upgrade. Light guards armor. Yeah, a small one. But it's better than nothing.
For Gomez.
Yeah, I like better armor,
I
dude.
need better armor.
You can have it when you're ready for it, and only if you have enough ore.
Guards armor. Heavy guards armor. Yeah, that's the good stuff. 2100 ore we need for that. Ooh. I reckon we could scrape that together. Might revolve some running around to different merchants and stuff, but...
I've changed my mind.
Do as you please. You know where to find me.
You're the smith, right?
You're the smith, aren't you?
That's right.
Will you sell me a sword that's not shite? No, apparently not.
Let me pass.
Okay, that took people by surprise, apparently. Yeah, it might have been included in the system pack or something. That might be why I can buy it. We got 2 items, did we? Oh, shit, yeah, I got a sword, too. It's not as good as my mace, because very few things are, apparently, but yeah, it's not bad. It got patched in. Oh, nice. So I can have really cool guard armor. Unobtainable in vanilla, because it's just a shame because it looks so good. Is it this, by any chance? Is it this armor? Or is it like the stuff the dudes in the castle were wearing? Oh, it's this, like Thoris has and that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that armor. Yeah, Excellent. Right. Boys and girls, I actually have to go now. We are at the end of the stream. So I'm going to save again. I'll just go with slot 1. It's easier to remember that way. Right, yeah. Thanks very much, everybody, for tuning in. And kill bullet for... All right, fine. Where you at, bullet? You asshole. Coming to get you.
For Gomez.
I've come to stuff your big mouth for you.
Well, come here and give it a try, sonny.
Gotcha. I'll take that sword of fear, thank you very much. And all of your other shit too, mate, thanks. Oh, a crossbow, marvellous. Excellent, right, I'm going to let him live. 2 crossbows, in fact, yeah, absolutely. Anyway, there we go. How's that sword? Good question. Finally found a decent one. Maybe? Sword of fit. Damage 42! Well, well, well. Yes, we finally have found a good sword. Thanks, Bullet. Much appreciated, man. Alright. Excellent. Excellent. More power. More stats. Big numbers go up. Neuron activate. Right, okay, so, boys and girls, I really must leave you now, though. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next weekend with more Gothic as we continue doing stuff, I guess. Doing stuff. I guess the main thing we're doing next week is running around trying to gather up enough ore so that I can have heavy guard armor because it looks sick and I want it. And aside from that, yeah, have a good one, everybody. Enjoy what's left of your weekend, and I'll see you next week. For those of you watching on YouTube as well, thanks very much for tuning in. I do read your comments. And, yeah, I'll see you all next time. Toodles!